Okay, this video, we'll take a look at the new uh, deep research feature now built into NotebookLM. So we're going to start here. Let's say we're going to create a notebook for students to access information and resources about the Underground Railroad. So I'm going to start here by pulling a YouTube video here that that I think can be useful to help kids understand this concept. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the link to this YouTube video about the Underground Railroad. I'm going to come to NotebookLM. I'm going to click Create New. And we're going to begin the notebook by using this video as the first source. Again, you can have up to 50 sources with NotebookLM. So there's our source here. But now we have, you see here, it says Deep Research. So if I want to put here, Underground Railroad, and you hit Enter, and it's going to research sources that are related to this topic. For the most part, these are a little bit more in-depth, trustworthy resources than if you just do a simple Google search. So once it's completed, you come over here to View, and you can see the sources that it's going to suggest. By default, they're all checked, so you can take a look at each one here that you may or may not like. So like if you don't like one because it's part of Wikipedia, if you don't trust Wikipedia, simply uncheck it. And you go through here and you can check out the different sources. If you want to really look deeper into one, such as this one here, William Still's Underground Railroad Data. If I click on this button here, it'll take me to that actual source. And I can see it as something that's trustworthy, that this is what I'm looking for. So you can do that for any of the sources. So let's say, for argument's sake, I like 9 of the 10 sources here. Let's say I don't want Wikipedia. I click Import, and now adds this to my source list. So now when I use the chat or the studio here, it's gonna it can pull from any of these sources here. Now, by default, they're all selected. If I want to do just one at a time, I can check them one at a time, or I can create resources and chat with these sources here in the chat section here. So to create notebooks for students like this, you can pre-create it with these websites that the deep research helps you find, plus any of the sources that you want to add manually. And then, so to create this and give access to students, once you have it created, if you come to Google Classroom, and you go to classwork, come to create, and you come right here where it says NotebookLM, go to select existing, and there's my Underground Railroad. I'm going to attach the notebook, and then it's going to show you the whole notebook here. So when the students see it, they're going to see everything you see on the screen except these buttons in the studio. So if I created any of these things beforehand, it'll appear for them to access. If I make an audio overview, a video, a mind map report, flashcards, you name it, whatever I create will show up for the kids. They cannot create these themselves, but you can create them for them and kind of really curate a learned experience for students. So if you have any questions about how to create these notebooks in NotebookLM for students, feel free to reach out at any time.